Welcome to another episode of The Nerd and the Geek, the show that shows you don't need supervillains, let's fight each other.
Speaking of heroes, we've got Seth Fisher,
The Geek.
Spencer Edging, the Nerd.
Yeah.
This is officially the beginning of season 2, because we are in it to win it.
True.
Right?
Yes.
And we said that last time, but we were joking just to get you guys hyped up.
Gotcha.
To tease ya.
Yeah.
But now it's the start of season 2,
and we figured out a schedule. We're going to try our best.
We're not going to try. Trying is the acceptance of failure, and as Yoda said,
do or do not.
There is no try.
True dad.
So we're going to do it. We're in season 2, episode 1. And we want to talk about probably the biggest news that came out of the big one, San Diego Comic-Con, which was
Man of Steel 2, Batman versus Superman, or Superman versus Batman.
So if you haven't seen it yet, panel starts and they start reading a passage from Dark Knight
Returns,
where basically it's Bruce talking about he's the one that could be Superman, and he wants Superman to remember that.
And the crowd goes ballistic, and all of a sudden they unveil a Superman crest with a bat behind it. Just
so
many laughed, many cried,
yes.
many jumped, fell out of their seats.
So what's your gut reaction? What do you think when you hear the next DC move, which of their stellar movie career so far, is to go Batman versus Superman?
Poor choices.
Why?
Because our heroes don't need to be fighting each other. That's why. How many versus movies do you know that are good? Where they have versus in the title.
Hulk versus the world.
Hulk versus.
You mean Hulk versus?
Oh yeah, that's a cool. But that was an animated film. But
it's a movie.
Freddy versus
Jason.
One. Freddy versus Jason.
People remember it.
All right. Like when I think that, all I think is sci-fi B movie, like Megalodon versus I don't know, Octo Shark, something like that. Like that's what comes to my mind, is some cheesy B-list sci-fi movie.
So, do you think that there will be no villains in this movie when it comes out?
You see, the way they make it sound is that it will be Batman fighting Superman. I think that this is the perfect opportunity for them to maybe have a whole new villain.
There's been rumors that Lex is starting to be cast for it.
Yeah, but I don't think that that's the answer either. I think that, personally, you need to just go full force, get the Joker.
Again?
Yes.
Again?
I do. I honestly think that. Like, I think that is the one villain that can fight Superman and Batman at the same time. Not physically, but I think that he is big enough. I don't think Lex is big enough to fight both of them at the same time.
But he could buy some land in Arkansas. It solves all your problems.
It's true.
More land.
It's true. More land. That's all you need.
It's the answer to everything.
Yes.
I heard today, pure rumor, they offered Bale $50 million.
I heard it was 60.
A lot of $millions to come back as the Bat. What did you hear from that?
I heard 60 million, but then I also saw a leak of people that they wanted to be Batman, and you saw Zack Snyder's list and you saw WB's list, and all I'm having to say is Ryan Gosling's on that list. And which I really don't think that would be a bad idea, but at the same time,
in the bat suit?
If he just stays in the bat suit.
Grant,
I didn't see Man of Steel, I will be honest. I never got a chance to see it. He liked it a lot.
Yeah, it has holes. The quick review, it has holes all over it, but the movie is freaking entertaining, visually stunning, loud.
But the whole thing is you don't get a lot of Clark time, do you?
They ruined Clark. They ruined the character of Clark Kent.
What if they ruin Bruce? What if it's just literally Batman and Superman? Then I don't have a problem.
That's not a movie, though.
I'm just saying that, it's an option. Really, if they're doing The Dark Knight Returns, Batman's got to be older than that. And I don't know if that's actually the way they should go either.
But no, they're not telling that story. There's no way you can tell that story, because you're leading up to
a Justice League movie.
You can't have old Batman Justice League go one.
But I mean, that's what
That's like leading off with an old Jedi that can't even fight.
I'm just saying.
Oh wait, they did that.
He didn't know. He didn't know how things were gonna work. But really, the guy who played the comedian, I think that he would if the Batman was gonna be older, I really think that he could do a good job.
I was gonna say he's probably too stocky, but old Bruce.
Be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Easily.
Okay. You don't have Joker.
We don't know that.
But let's say we don't have Joker.
My ideal movie would have Joker. It'd have a young Batman. It'd have a young Henry Cavill Superman. And it would have Lex Luthor. And it's called...
Like straight out of Man of Steel?
Yes. That would be... And I think that... I think Batman needs to be bullheaded and young. I think that he needs to start out the movie like he goes in like Fists of Fury.
My problem with this situation is Zack Snyder's Superman. The big problem with it doesn't have the no killing kind of embedded in him. So why doesn't he just grab the Joker and
kill him?
Kill one to save hundreds or thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's my problem in that. How do you teach that? You've already killed... Spoiler alert, if you've never heard a Superman origin story, you've already killed off Dad before Dad had did put in the work to teach him, hey, this is how you're a man, Clark.
Yeah.
He just taught him hide in a corner, let no one ever know anything, be scared like a baby.
Don't be who you were meant to be.
That's what Pa Kent really instilled in him. Okay, hypothetical question. Movie, or here, let me give my thoughts real quick. I think it will be good.
Yeah.
I think they have a good direction on everything. Yes, huge part of who you cast in that suit. But visual stylings are so good, and it would be cool to see something on that huge epic scale. And I don't think like you. I think it's very much a movie. The first act is Batman versus Superman, but Act 2 and 3, they're past that. They're onto a bigger target.
I would hope, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved in Avengers that quick little fight between the three Iron Man. Like I love that. It's probably my favorite part of the movie. Like that's fun. It's totally fun. But it's just so well done. But when you put versus in the name, I mean, I don't
think that's the name of the movie.
I heard that it's either, like, rumor has it that they're going with either Batman versus Superman or Superman versus Batman. You call this movie World's Finest. That is what you have to call the movie.
I thought Man of Steel 2 World's Finest? Yeah, I'm down with that.
That would be perfect. Or what if you called it Men of Tomorrow? Because there's a Superman book, Man of Tomorrow.
It's too close to X-Men.
I was thinking, like, there'll be different years.
Future past. And
but I'm saying, like, Man of Steel, Man of Tomorrow, Superman. That's what I was thinking that the three would be called.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
But it's just it's really early on. I mean,
it's super early. This is mostly speculation and whatnot.
Just thinking about it, but I mean, like it has me worried. I know that it's in decent hands, but still, I mean, who physically is Superman going to fight?
Because isn't Johns behind a lot of this still? He's directing it.
Johns?
Yeah.
No, not really. Not that I know of.
That's what I heard.
I don't think
so. He's kind of there to guide the
process, maybe.
The world.
So for Justice League and everything, he's kind of watching it. I didn't realize that, but
I don't know if that's true. That's just what I heard. Okay, so just fun little. Go. All right, you get thrown into Arkham Prison.
Okay.
All right. You have to side yourself with, like, everything's broke loose, the world's gone crazy. You have to side yourself with Bruce.
Okay.
Or you have to side yourself with Clark. Everyone's out and going nuts. Everyone's trying to kill both of them. You've got everyone. You've got Joker. You've got Croc. You've got everyone out. And on the other side, you've got everyone. Who do you side with to stay alive? You want to stay alive. You want to stay safe. You could only side with one person.
Man, see, because this is interesting. So you got Batman who knows everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
He's the world's greatest detective. He
has solutions for every problem.
Yes, but here's the other thing. It's Superman.
Because you've got Superman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's going to keep you safe in that situation? Clark will keep you safe. Let's be honest. But I think that I am not tough enough to hang with Batman. So I think that I will probably go. I think I go Clark. I mean, I wouldn't want to. But I think that's how it would have to be because I'm not.
Because I'm never going to ask the question Batman versus Superman because it's so played out and dumb.
It's true. It's true.
So let's kind of.
What about you?
If you want to.
What about you?
I'd go with Bats.
You go with Bats.
He has a solution for me.
He does.
He knows how to keep me safe.
He does. So you would go with Bruce anyway.
Yeah, because there's a definite way out in that situation.
It's true. It's true. I just don't think I'm tough enough to hang with Bruce. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway.
Yeah.
I like that question.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that we should talk about?
No.
Go watch some movies.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us about movies. Tell us what you want to see us talk about.
We'd appreciate that.
We'd love it.
Yeah.
We're back. We're in it.
To win it.
And we're gonna win it. You have a great day.